styling is very important to me. You can't just bring in your plants and put it like on top of a table or just put it in like your floor. You have to put them together so that they will match. I like mixing colors. I don't use just one kind of plant in one area. I mix them all. Sometimes I also think of giving them heights because it gives interest to a place, or I add props. So let me show you some pics of my home and describe to you what I did to each area. The aesthetics of our house is steel, concrete, and wood. That's it. That's all the materials we have. And it's represented here right in our entrance. Because it's very clean and straight, I just added some softness and pop of color by putting in the fortune plant and the dapo. My rule in the house is that we can only use as planters or holders the terracotta, ceramic vases, and baskets. All of them are all natural and eco-friendly. For our foyer, I added like heights. We have the oregano on top in a ceramic bowl, and then we have the pinsaray below, another layer in a basket. For this corner, it's kind of stiff, so I added lang some props. Please take note that I like to put a lot of props just to make a difference. And so in this area, I put in a combination of two colors, the Dracena and the Sansevieria. And then the next one, we put yucca and again the Dracena. For this one, again, it's wood and cement, and then it's a hard corner, so I said maybe we can put some plants here. I started again with planters and some accessories, and then worked on with the Dracena and my favorite now, fiddle tree. This is quite challenging because it's sloping. I wanted to put a sculptural work here, but until now I have not found one. I'm still looking for one. So for now, we decided to just put a driftwood or like the bark of the wood, and for shine added some capiz balls. And we added two giant, well, really giant, humongous dapo plants. For the reading corner, we just added some colors by putting this colored leaves. Okay, same here. I just didn't want, I love this lamp, so I didn't want to put too many things here. So I just added the fortune plant. The same way here also. I like this corner. You can see the outside, so I was trying to keep it as light as possible. I didn't want to put too many things, so I put the Japanese palm here. Again, clean lines. I didn't want, again, too many stuff, so I just added the snake plant and my favorite pothos because they will last forever there. You don't really have to take care of them. For the kitchen, I used all my existing ceramic heirloom pieces. And if you notice that my pothos here is planted in with soil, and the other pothos, the one up on the shelf, is in water. I put in the smaller plants or the smaller leaf plants. So we have the pothos, the ferns, we also have the umbrella plant and oregano. For my bedroom, I have one long shelf. And to break the monotony of this shelf, we decided to cut it up into 3 areas. I added like an empty picture frame, a lamp, and then suli covered verena. So, and then on the other side, we have also our antique lamp, one of our collections, and then pictures of our children and family. Here in the middle, we added a picture frame, some books, put some heights, and then I kind of like the idea that I'm using different planters for here. So I have baskets, blue and whites, I have ceramics, and terracotta. For this corner of our living room, one big reason why I like plants is because I sort of have this tendency of making use of it as a divider or a cover. So for this one, I have this ugly speaker here at the corners, so I decided to put plants here. In the first photo, you will see that we use the traveler's palm, and on the second photo, you see that we use the areca plant. For my second floor, I have this beautiful armoire. I added some more plants, and again, I used a basket as for height, and then I used the peace lily, caladium, and pincerai. Please take note that the pincerai doesn't really last that long inside. So these are the ones that I love to use, but I have to bring them out every now and then. And then this is our shelving unit in the living room, and it's I just added a few plants because it's kind of busy already, but the plants just give it some pop of color. This is our balcony at the second floor, and this is actually where I put all the plants that I don't know where else to put. So as you can see, it's a combination of palmeras, bromeliads, or the imperialis, and then I have the spider plant and whatever, bougainvilleas and all that. And this is also where we usually hang out in the afternoon. Just to give you an idea of how where you can put your plants in your homes, Alveo sent me some of their floor plants. Looking at it, it's really nicely laid out. So just a few plants I think will work here. I would start first this is the entrance, right? So I would start first here. I think I would put here the ones that need least of the light, although I see that there will be some light coming from the balcony area. So I would put one here. Okay. One big one. And then as you enter, I don't know, maybe this will be a cabinet in the future, so I don't think I can use this. But I see something here near the TV. We can put one more here. You can also put on the counter a small one. And then for here, go big here. I would suggest that you go big here. For the bedroom, you have windows, so you can put one in the corner. This can probably be a desk, I'm not sure, but you can have that one too. For the bathroom, we can put a small one, a very small one in between, or somewhere here. Up to you. Or a little one in a small vase on top. For the kitchen, just small one here. I think you should max out the balcony. You can't cover the ACU too much, but you can put some on this side. So for privacy, I can line this up, and then I can have another plant here so that it creates some dimension or depth. This is a one-bedroom unit. We will move on. So we have, again, the entrance. If you enter from here, parang they need to see something already nice. So one, we can have some plants or flowers on top, but I prefer plants because it will last longer. I would put something here so that when they see it, this one acts like a divider, semi-divider between the living room and the dining area. And then I would put something in this corner, because I would assume they would have like a console table here, a little small console table there. And then again, I see that there's a window. I would put plant also in this corner, a big one. I'm putting more plants here. Don't mind my drawing, I'm doing it fast. For this bedroom, I suggest that you have one here. Or you can also have one here. Or maybe not. Erase this and just make this probably like a dresser. Or for this one, this place would really need one, and maybe a small one on the TV table. For the master's bedroom, toilet and bath, we can have one on the counter and one on the floor. That goes also for here. We can have one here And that's it. We can't do anything anymore for that. So these are examples of their units. As it is, they look beautiful. And again, you have this big, large window, so you max that out. So you can either put one large tree here. So they can see it. And that's it. For me, I like this plant already. Maybe you can have a set. It doesn't have to be just one. So it cuts the corner. And that's it. That goes now for this one. Again, you can either this small or you can have a bigger one. I like scaling it bigger than what you usually put. Why? Because it makes it more, it gives that sense of feeling that it's big, the place is bigger. Then I'd put something that would be drooping down here. And I love putting plants on the counter of the kitchen. So I'll put here. And maybe you can line this up with your basil, etc. With your herbs. Okay, that's it. Maybe I would just remind you that these plants are not objects. They are living materials. They're living items. So you have to take care of it. So you have the freedom to put them anywhere in your house, but please do take care of them. Whenever you think of putting your plants, make sure that you know that it will survive there. Number 2, you can water them. So, and then number 3, you can clean them up when you need to.